Beide Maschinen kleine Fahrt. 50 Umdrehungen.
I'm tempted to cheat a little bit here and lock that, but I have a pretty good idea of what that is. Okay. What we're going to do here, folks, is just kind of scoot along. Scoot along. Scoot, 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 scoot. Scoot, doot, doot. Scooty, doot, doot. Scooty McScooterson.
Lage 1-4. Große Entfernung.
And... God, this has gone really well. Hello. You're Norwegian. Okay, so it's up to the player to decide whether or not they are going to allow themselves to sink neutral ships, I guess is the point I was just crawling towards making earlier. Now, you may have noticed that I am pursuing something other than these ships at this point. Especially because at this point, it seems like a lot of these are neutral, and let's think realistically here. If you were at this point in the war and you sank a ton of neutral ships, that might not go over so well. However, there is a ship in here that I just noticed that I don't think is super duper neutral, because it's not a merchant, and it is a very large non-merchant ship. Right there. That almost looks like a light cruiser, but that is pretty goddamn big to be a light cruiser. It reminds me of the Fiji class, sort of. But I don't think that's what that is. You know what? I'm going to just confirm it. Yes. Okay. So now we know. Even if it was a light cruiser, I would still want to take a shot at that, because those are large. Those are about 10,000 tons. See, this is what I'm thinking it is. Although it could be that. And we're into aircraft carriers here. So let's it's at about 3:30, I believe it said. I still have the idea on my mind of I wonder who it is. Is it this? Is it all the way over here? Well, let's keep listening, I guess, and see if that's which one it is. I still have the idea on my mind of sinking all of the escorts and shooting this convoy to pieces. However, since they're largely neutral ships, I don't think you can really make a good case for doing that. Because like I say, it's up to the player to decide. I am deciding. I'm the decider. I'm deciding that that would be problematic at this phase in the war. It would be very, very much contrary to our orders. Because you see, this was a kinder and gentler U-boat war at this point. Oh, baby. He's just at 331 right now. Let's take a look and see if we can be seen. We probably can. I should put the scope fucking down. This is probably him. Okay. Duly noted. We have a boat going over us, meanwhile. And then there's a boat very far astern, so it might not have been actually practical. This might be another escort. We would have had to have taken out at least 3 escorts with torpedoes, plus this battleship, which is a tall order. let's not kid ourselves here, folks. Are we going to get in range? Let's take another peek. God, there's some pretty good targets in here. And again, they are mostly neutral, it seems like. That guy's Greek. That looks like another Greek ship. Greek? It's all Greek to me. Greek. God damn it. About 345. I'm going to try to range this ship. Although Emma is not happy with me. Is it time to feed you? It technically is. God damn it. I don't want to be accused of animal neglect, especially in the name of video games. How about this, Emma? Let's turn this into a fun exercise. This has nothing to do with you. I just want to do this before I feed you. Let's try to identify this. No. Yes. See the cranes there? They're not present on this. This has a boom coming off of this large mast here. This just has two cranes right there. I think we've got it. Okay, Emma. Alright, so I'm going to feed my dog. And I'll be right back to take care of some business here. Okay. That's all taken care of. She is happily eating what I'm sure is just absolutely delicious kibble. Let's range this son of a bitch out. Now, this might be a little bit difficult because of the darkness. I'm gonna say 4 1/4. All right, so we'll turn this to 4 1/4. Am I doing this right? Hang on. Using 6x zoom, align the number of degrees with the top wedge. Yeah. 4 1/4. Should be right about there. Okay, mast height is 48.
Lage 148. Große Entfernung.
I kind of doubt that. That's really close. Let me try that again. I don't know if we got a very good reading on that. We are fairly close, I guess. I can't really make out that that mast. It's about 5, I think. Okay. Which would make it even closer than I said, but it's neither here nor there. Well, it is. It's important. I don't want to fuck this up. 5. Okay. I should stop the boat just to get an accurate reading here on the speed. I'm tempted to just dump in 6 knots, but... Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Yeah, that's about 4 3/4. That's drastically different. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing earlier. Pretty close to 5. Ship's height 48. Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong circle. On the outer circle. So yeah. He's at about 3.8. Okay. That's reasonable. I'll take that. I'd buy that for $1.
Lage 2, 4. Mittlere
Okay, let's get
Entfernung.
the chronometer out then. And are we stopped? Almost, almost. It might take this guy a little bit of time to actually cross the line. So I'm going to go ahead and start it now. I should have done this prior to ranging him. We've gone over this. But I wanted to see if an attack was even really feasible. So time's a wasting also. We need to get going here. God, he's moving so fucking slow. I'm going to say 1 minute and 2 seconds. Okay, so... Oh, I shouldn't be paused, I guess. Okay, line up the time on the outer middle ring with the ship's length on the outer ring. Okay, so the time was 62 with the length of 195. Sweet Jesus. And I was right, he's going 6 knots. God damn it. Alright. Okay. Gotta do this.
Beide Maschinen kleine Fahrt. 50 Umdrehung.
Shut up! I don't know what she's barking at. Ship's light on the outer circle. 48. I'll get this down one of these days, I promise. It's about 3.6. Okay. Whoops. And again, we've overestimated range quite consistently, so I'm going to bring that down. And I think we're ready to rock and roll, folks. We have this at approximately exact there. Okay. I think I'm going to launch a full spread. I'm going to bring this down just a touch, please.
Rohr 1. Los. Rohr 2. Los. Rohr 3. Los.
I just noticed the speed is a little bit off. Please let me change that. Nope, nope, nope. Bring that back over there.
Rohr 4.
That'll do. God, I fucked that up a little bit, but... And now it's time to get under.
Neue Tiefe 4, 4.
And let's take a look at the attack map to see if that was terribly bungled. It's not. That's not terrible. I think my range rating was actually not far off. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, folks. I don't know.
Derzeitige
Lage
Tiefe
1,
2, 0.
4, 8. Große Entfernung.
This is nerve-wracking.
Lage 1, 4,
Look at the
7.
size of that
Geringe
thing.
Entfernung.
No torpedoes yet. Let's take a look at the attack map. I'm not even detecting this thing on hydrophone anymore.
Neuer Kurs 177. Derzeitige Tiefe.
We lost one. Wait, that was an impact. That's why. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. 2. Well, it wasn't the tidiest sinking of a ship. Yeah. Got you again. But you can't argue with results. Mistakes were made, for sure. But, I mean, come on. Oh, we don't have any music. I don't know, is that appropriate? Now a little bit more appropriate, maybe? I don't know. I'm not T-Bone Burnett or anything, but I think they could have done better for that exact moment in time. That is a very, very big ship. And I was correct with my identification, of course. That is a shit ton of tonnage. Bye-bye. Yep, okay. So, the chase is on. We've probably made some people very unhappy with us.
Neue Tiefe 8, 9.
So we have to get as deep as possible and as quiet as possible. Because this guy and at least 2 other ships are going to be pretty eager to meet up with us. They've created a group on meetup.com called Kill Effing Controller.
Derzeitige Tiefe 6, 0.
And they have an event scheduled for right now. Cool meetup.com joke. God damn it. I'm in touch with the millennials. I understand their sense of humor.
Derzeitige Tiefe 7,
We're
0.
getting pinged. Maybe it was just a random explosion that consumed the entire ship and happened 4 times, exactly on one side of the ship, underwater, as if planned in some way. You're very close. I'm trying to put a lot of distance between myself and the main body of the convoy. I actually should change course to southwest. He is proceeding as though nothing happened. That's a little bit disconcerting. We did have a bunch of star shells that went off. It's probably this guy. Yes. It's moving away, though. Is anybody coming at me, bro? I've got him in my baffles. That's probably not smart. Crazy Ivan, engage. Wasn't too crazy. I think I was quiet enough that
Lage 146. Große
I think I
Entfernung.
was quiet enough that they weren't able to get a beat on me. And I got deep enough too that there's just no way that they can catch me. I'm like the gingerbread man of the high seas. Look at you. I think we're gonna make a clean getaway, folks. Our dastardly deeds will go unpunished. At least for now. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I don't really care. I think we've managed to make our escape from what ended up being a very rewarding convoy. despite being mostly neutral. I think I'm going to actually let that convoy go, and I know that that is those words in that order are poisonous to the ears, but the reason is just because I feel like it's not appropriate. I'm so concerned with propriety, as you know. And really though, sinking a largely neutral convoy, even though it was under guard by British ships, seems kind of iffy at this point in the war. Besides, we sank a battleship anyway. I mean, go us. It does bring up an interesting kind of political point, I suppose, at this point. Like, I don't know, you could respond in the comments. Let's turn this interactive. Would you have sunk that convoy? I mean, put yourself in the shoes of a U-boat captain. Being face down with a choice, spicy convoy like that, but mostly neutral. In fact, I only saw, I think, 2 British ships in it out of the maybe 24. Like, would you sink all of those ships? Would you have gone through with the plan that I had in mind before? Or would you have said, effing controller, this is a video game. Why do you ask these questions? Go kill things. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my choice, though. I think we should all be happy with that. Because it was just a big fucking battleship that we killed. I'm just saying, no big deal. That put us at periscope depth. How's our oxygen? I don't know why I turned off the music earlier, but it was off, and I apologize for that. I hope it didn't ruin the moment.
Lage 258.
We're apparently out of hydrophone range. I'm going to confirm that for myself. Well, I've just confirmed for myself that we're not out of hydrophone range. For some reason, my ears are much, 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 much better than... Wait for it. Tengu and Aver's Fudges. But I don't know. We're going to stay under for a few more minutes, I guess. And then continue on towards our grid. How's our torpedo situation? If I could find the fucking button. Got quite a few. Now, we do have to load our externals, though, at this point. So we'll have to go on the surface for a while, get these brought in and loaded. So I should focus on using the aft tubes. Kind of frustrated that I took those 2 shots, those pot shots at the destroyer, but I thought it was a good idea at the time. You gotta try these things. You gotta live life by the seat of your pants, folks. And I have dirty, filthy pants. What can I say? That has nothing to do with anything. I'm gonna shut up and keep us under for a few minutes and then come up and we'll press on.